بریم سراغ آموزش. When were you born? When were you born? When were you born معنیش میشه چه وقت تولد شدید. When were you born? I was born on June 3rd, 1988. I was born on June 3rd, 1988. من در 3 جون 1988 تولد شدم. Keep in mind به یاد داشته باشین For the dates we use the preposition on. به تاریخ ما حرف اضافه on استفاده میکنیم. I was born من تولد شدم on June 3rd 1988 در 3 جون 1988. من سوال میکنم شما جواب بدین. When were you born? Okay. When is your appointment? When is your appointment? When is your appointment? وعده ملاقاتتان چه وقت است؟ When is your appointment? It is tomorrow at 5 o'clock. It is tomorrow at 5 o'clock. فردا ساعت 5 عصر است. When is your appointment? Appointment وعده ملاقات معنی میشه که با یک دکتر اکثر اوقات شما وعده ملاقات میگیرید یا با یک مدیر یا با هر شخصی دیگری. Appointment وقت را میگه که شما با یک کسی یا با یک شخص ملاقات میکنین. سوال When is your appointment? Okay. When will you come back? When will you come back? چه وقت برخواهید گشت؟ When will you come back? I'll be back next week. I'll be back next week. هفته آینده برخواهم گشت. I'll be back. Now in English conversation we say I'll be back. Like it's contracted like this. I'll be back. در انگلیسی محاوروی I will با I'll اختصار میشه. I'll be back یعنی به این مانا که من برخواهم گشت هفته بعدی. میتونیم میره این رقم هم بگیم I'll come back next week یا I'll be back next week. هر دو جمله این معنی میشه. سوال When will you come back? Okay, good. When will you repay the money? When will you repay the money? چه وقت پول را دوباره پرداخت خواهید کرد؟ When will you repay the money? I'm going to pay you next month. I'm going to pay you next month. من ماه آینده برایتان پرداخت خواهم کرد. Going to معنی خواهد را می دهد. اگر ای را در انگلیسی محاوروی بگیم قسم گفته میشه I'm gonna pay you next month. Going to به gonna تبدیل میشه. I'm gonna pay you next month. I'm gonna pay you next month. میشه یک بار تکرار کنین. I'm gonna pay you next month. I'm gonna pay you next month. سوال When will you repay the money? Okay, all right. When should I take the medicine? When should I take the medicine? چه وقت دارو یا دوا را بگیرم؟ When should I take the medicine? medicine همون ادویه یا دوا معنی میشه یا دارو. You should take it by night. You should take it by night. باید از طرف شب بگیرید. سوال When should I take the medicine? Okay. When did you hear the news? When did you hear the news? When did you hear the news? چه وقت خبر را شنیدید؟ In spoken English, we say did you. در انگلیسی محاوروی این did you را ما با did you میگیم. When did you hear the news? خبر را چه وقت شنیدید؟ I heard it last night. I heard it last night. شب گذشته شنیدم. سوال: When did you hear the news? Okay. When are you going to visit your parents? When are you going to visit your parents? Maybe next week. I'm not sure. Maybe next week. I'm not sure. شاید هفته آینده. مطمئن نیستم. Maybe next week. I'm not sure. Okay, question. When are you going to visit your parents? Okay, all right. When are they leaving? When are they leaving? چه وقت آنها می روند؟ leave اصلا ترک کردن معنی میشه. They're leaving on Friday. They're leaving on Friday. روز جمعه خواهند رفتند. Now for the days of the week, we also use preposition on. و روزهای هفته حرف اضافه آن نیز ما استفاده میکنیم. سوال: When are they leaving? Okay. When can I get my salary? When can I get my salary? چه وقت می توانم معاشم را بگیرم؟ When can I get my salary? I don't know. They may pay next week. They may pay next week. نمیدانم. شاید هفته آینده خواهند پرداختند. سوال: When can I get my salary? Okay, all right. When was your wedding party? When was your wedding party? چه وقت محفل عروسیتون بود؟ When was your wedding party? It was last month. It was last month. ماه گذشته بود. سوال: When was your wedding party? Okay, thank you. When are you free? When are you free? چه وقت بیکار می باشید؟ I'm free on Saturday and Sunday. I'm free on Saturday and Sunday. روز شنبه و یک شنبه بیکار می باشم. سوال: When are you free? Okay, good. When is the meeting? When is the meeting? When is the meeting? جلسه چه وقت است؟ ملاقات چه وقت است؟ It is tomorrow at 9 o'clock. It is tomorrow at 9 o'clock. فردا ساعت 9 صبح است. سوال: When is the meeting? Okay. When is your birthday party? When is your birthday party? محفل تولدتان چه وقت است؟ It is on 3rd June. It is on 3rd June. در 3 یا 3 جون است. ماه جون. سوال: When is your birthday party? Okay. When did you start working here? When did you start working here? When did you start working here? چه وقت کار کردن را در اینجا شروع کردید؟ Last year in May. Last year in May. سال گذشته در ماه می. سوال: When did you start working here? All right. When are you paying me? When are you paying me? چه وقت پولم را می دهید؟ When are you paying me? I'll pay you next month. I'll pay you next month. ماه آینده پولتان را خواهم پرداخت. I'll pay you next month. pay پرداختن. سوال When are you paying me? Okay, alright. When can I visit you? When can I visit you? چه وقت می توانم ببینمت؟ چه وقت می توانم ملاقاتت کنم؟ You can see me at any time tomorrow. You can see me at any time tomorrow. می توانید فردا در هر ساعت مرا ببینید. سوال When can I visit you? Okay, good. Thank you. When can I apply for a visa? When can I apply for a visa? چه وقت می توانم به ویزا درخواست کنم؟ Next month. Next month ماه بعدی. سوال When can I apply for a visa? Okay, thank you. When can I come back? When can I come back? چه وقت دوباره بیایم یا چه وقت می توانم دوباره بیایم؟ Next week on Tuesday. Next week on Tuesday. هفته بعد روز سه‌شنبه. سوال When can I come back? Okay, alright. When can I return these books? When can I return these books? چه وقت این کتاب ها را دوباره بیارم؟ یا چه وقت میتونم این کتاب ها را دوباره بیاورم؟ When can I return these books? After 20 days. After 20 days. بعد از 20 روز. سوال When can I return these books? Okay, alright. When can I withdraw my money? When can I withdraw my money? چه وقت پولم را می توانم برداشت کنم؟ When can I withdraw my money? I'm not sure. Perhaps next week. I'm not sure. Perhaps next week. مطمئن نیستم. شاید هفته بعدی. Perhaps شاید معنی میشه. سوال When can I withdraw my money? Okay, alright. When can I get my ID card? چه وقت می توانم کارت هویتم را بگیرم؟ Maybe next month. Maybe next month. شاید ماه بعدی. Maybe next month. سوال When can I get my ID card? Okay, thank you. When should we leave this place? When should we leave this place? چه وقت اینجا را ترک کنیم؟ I think we should leave now. I think we should leave now. فکر کنم همین حالا باید ترک کنیم. سوال When should we leave this place? Okay, alright, thank you. When can I speak to your manager? چه وقت می توانم با مدیرتان صحبت کنم؟ You should take an appointment. You should take an appointment. باید یک وعده ملاقات بگیرید. سوال When can I speak to your manager? Okay, alright. When did you start this business? When did you start this business? چه وقت این تجارت را آغاز کردید؟ Last year. Last year سال گذشته. سوال When did you start this business? Okay, good. When do you exercise sports? When do you exercise sports? چه وقت ورزش میکنید؟ Early in the morning. Early in the morning. صبح وقت. سوال When do you exercise sports? Okay, good. When did she get married? When did she get married? او خانم چه وقت عروسی کرد؟ A week ago. A week ago. یک هفته قبل. سوال When did she get married? Okay, that's good. When are the exams? When are the exams? امتحانات چه وقت هستند؟ They start next week. They start next week. هفته بعد شروع می شوند. They start next week. سوال When are the exams? Okay, all right. When do the shops open? When do the shops open? چه وقت دکان ها باز می شوند؟ At 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock ساعت 9 صبح. سوال When do the shops open? Okay. When does your flight leave? When does your flight leave? چه وقت پرواز میکنید؟ فلایت اصلا پرواز معنی میشه، یعنی این معنی میده که پروازتان چه وقت ترک میکنه. چه وقت پرواز میکنید معنی درست میشه. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock. فردا ساعت 10 صبح. سوال When does your flight leave? Okay, that's good. When are they coming home? When are they coming home? چه وقت آنها به خانه می آیند؟ When are they coming home? They will come late at night. They will come late at night. ناوقت شب خواهند آمدند. سوال When are they coming home? Okay, all right. When does the concert start? When does the concert start? چه وقت کنسرت شروع می شود؟ It will start in a minute. It will start in a minute. در ظرف 1 دقیقه آغاز خواهد شد. It will start in a minute. سوال When does the concert start? Okay, all right. When will that happen? When will that happen? چه وقت اتفاق خواهد افتاد؟ That happen دیگه مربوط همون وضعیت میشه. ممکن مربوط به یک عمل شود یا به یک کنسرت یا به یک ملاقات. When will that happen یعنی این چه وقت اتفاق خواهد افتاد. میتونین بگین که I don't know نمیدانم. خب فعلا شما سوال کنین من جواب میدم. I don't know. When are you going on vacation? When are you going on vacation? چه وقت به رخصتی خواهید رفت؟ When are you going on vacation? Maybe next month. Maybe next month. شاید ماه بعد یا ماه بعدی. سوال Maybe next month. When will you be home? When will you be home? چه وقت خانه خواهید بود؟ I'll be home by night. I'll be home by night. یا I will be home by night. تا شب در خانه خواهم بود. یعنی پیش از شب من در خانه خواهد بودم. سوال کنین. I will be home by night. I'll be home by night. When will the market close? When will the market close? مارکت چه وقت مسدود خواهد شد؟ It will close in an hour. It will close in an hour. در ظرف 1 ساعت مسدود خواهد شد. سوال کنین. It will close in an hour. When will the results be announced? When will the results be announced? When will the results be announced? چه وقت نتایج اعلان خواهند شد؟ When will the results be announced? Next week. Next week هفته آینده. سوال کنین. Next week. When did you buy this car? When did you buy this car? When did you buy this car? این موتر را چه وقت خریدید؟ I bought it last month. I bought it last month. ماه گذشته خریدم. سوال. Okay, I bought it last month. ماه گذشته خریدم. When do you get ready? When do you get ready? چه وقت آماده میشی؟ Just in 5 minutes. Just in 5 minutes. فقط در 5 دقیقه. سوال. Just in 5 minutes. When do you have breakfast? When do you have breakfast? چه وقت غذای صبح را میخورید؟ میتونین همین breakfast جاگزین به lunch یا dinner همچنان کنین. When do you have lunch? چه وقت غذای چاشت را میخورید؟ When do you have dinner? چه وقت غذای شب را میخورید؟ میتونین به شکل جاگزینش کنین. At 9 o'clock in the morning. At 9 o'clock in the morning. ساعت 9 صبح. سوال. At 9 o'clock in the morning. When do you start your work? When do you start your work? When do you start your work? چه وقت کارتان را شروع می کنید؟ When do you start your work? At 6 o'clock in the morning. At 6 o'clock in the morning. ساعت 6 صبح. من سوال میکنم شما جواب بدین. When do you start your work? Okay, all right. When did you leave the office yesterday? When did you leave the office yesterday? دیروز چه وقت از دفتر برآمدید؟ When did you leave the office yesterday? I left the office around 4 p.m. I left the office around 4 p.m. تقریبا ساعت 4 عصر دفتر را ترک کردم. سوال. When did you leave the office yesterday? When did you leave the office yesterday? All right, okay. When did you go to the hospital? چه وقت به شفاخانه رفتید؟ When did you go to the hospital? Around 10 o'clock at night. Around 10 o'clock at night. تقریباً 10 شب بود. Around 10 o'clock at night. سوال. When did you go to the hospital? When do you do your homework? When do you do your homework? چه وقت کار خانگیتان را انجام می دهید؟ When do you do your homework? At 6 o'clock in the morning. At 6 o'clock in the morning. ساعت 6 صبح. سوال. When do you do your homework? Okay, all right. When will we go to the hotel? When will we go to the hotel? چه وقت به هتل خواهیم رفت؟ In an hour. In an hour. در بین 1 ساعت. و یا داشته باشین اینی H در hour silent یا بی صداست. In an hour. سوال When will we go to the hotel? Okay, alright. When was the match? When was the match? مسابقه چه وقت بود؟ It was last night. It was last night. شب گذشته بود. سوال When was the match? Okay. When did you go to the park? When did you go to the park? چه وقت به پارک رفتید؟ We went there yesterday. We went there yesterday. دیروز رفتیم. سوال When did you go to the park? Okay, alright. When does the movie start? When does the movie start? چه وقت فیلم شروع می شود؟ After 10 minutes. After 10 minutes. 10 دقیقه بعد. سوال When does the movie start? Alright. When did they arrive? When did they arrive? آنها چه وقت رسیدند؟ When did they arrive? An hour ago. An hour ago. 1 ساعت قبل. سوال When did they arrive? Alright. Good. When does your college begin? When does your college begin? چه وقت دانشگاهتان آغاز میشه؟ When does your college begin? It will begin next week. It will begin next week. هفته بعد آغاز خواهد شد. سوال When does your college begin? Okay, thank you. When will you be my guest? When will you be my guest? چه وقت مهمان من خواهید شد؟ At any time you wish. At any time you wish. هر وقتی که شما بخواهید. At any time you wish. سوال When will you be my guest? Okay, alright. خب دوستان حد عزیز آرزو میکنم که درس مورد علاقه شما قرار گرفته باشه. اگر تا حال چینل سابسکرایب نکردید سابسکرایب بکنید و اگر نظریات، پیشنهاد، مشکلات دارید اونها نیز به من بنویسید. موفق باشید.